Can I make the triangles a little bit larger? That should do it. Oh! Okay, okay. It's as large as they can get. You know what we can do? We can delete that and delete this and then just go with one long steel beam. Hang on. Well, I guess it costs per meter. It's not per use right now, so why not? Oh! Top 18%? Corporations love him. Turn off snap to grid to make things precise. This one we gotta do a quantum leap. So we gotta set up our own angle of incidence. That's unfortunate. You can only use 5 road pieces too. Were I making a ramp, I would make it like this. And then build it. Okay, that's fine. That looks okay to me. Call Scott Bakula, he's crying. I would be crying if I was Scott Bakula too, because I'm sure like everybody probably gets him confused with Kevin Sorbo all the time, and he is not into that right now. In the mid-2000s, he was probably like, no, I'm not Kevin Sorbo, I'm Scott Bakula. Now he's like, for the love of God, I'm not Kevin Sorbo, please! Please, put the angry words away. I get him confused with Henry Winkler. Scott Bakula and Kevin Sorbo, until Twitter came out, were the same guys in my head. Scott Bakula's kind of a muscle guy. Like, he's not like a bodybuilder, but he's like in good shape for an old guy. Or as Dan would say, someone entering the prime of his life. Okay, anyway, let me think about this for a second. We know we're gonna be bracing. Let's start with wood. We only get 2 steel beams. We'll adjust afterwards when we see what the Toyota Tercel is capable of. That makes a lot of sense. We can only have 2 steel beams. And you can only stretch to there. I think I see the problem. Cable. Good point. A cable. Cable from here to here. That was kind of sick, though, you gotta admit. How about... I mean, if triangles are strong, diamonds have got to be forever, right? Oh! Oh, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe it should be triangles on the other side of the arch this time, because it's going like this instead of like that. I guess you could just use 2 cables, but like now I'm over budget, man. Holy cow, cables are really strong, huh? That's actually too good. Like, I need the bridge to collapse. Well, you can always just adjust this, I suppose. Or shorten the ramp. I guess that's one way you could do it. Well, now I think we'll re-go here. Bottom 19%. Like, do we even need, like, any of this stuff? Do we even need any of that? Yeah, it turns out you still need some of that. Oh, baby. There we go. He saved a little money. Bottom 26%. Retry me, please. Oh. So you need a little bit more height, huh? Oh, dude, 8,000? Top 35%. Let's go. No anchors in the middle. Try resting your bridge on the island. I'm sorry to tell you, I don't think that's going to be necessary. Here's what I'm going to do instead. And these are people's lives at stake here. We're going to do like a bit of an arch. And fill it in. Engineers know about this, right? Like, I didn't just revolutionize the world of building bridges. So I feel like they probably spent so much money, like, building the Golden Gate Bridge. They literally could... Oh, never mind. I guess that handles some trucks, huh? Well, hang on. Here's my problem. I didn't make the triangles as large as possible. Honest question, can't we just say that only vehicles that are less dense than the road can drive on it so they float on top? Alright, alright. Okay, how about this? Little over budget, but so be it. Okay, that's a gimme. We're over budget, though. Try again. Bottom 1%. That stings a little bit, I'm not gonna lie to you. We're gonna do what we in the business call a balancing act. Oh! Dude, it's like the internet, you know? This is like the iPhone, Wikipedia, Twitter, Twitch, and then like this is like Amazon Web Services and Azure and stuff like that. And then this is like local ISPs, TCP, IP protocol, and then this is one piece of software written by a dude in 1971 in a bunker somewhere in Nebraska, and no one's heard from him in 10 years. Flip the arch so it touches the pillar. You know what? You genius. Flip the arch. You get out of here. Get out of here. I don't need you. Flip the arch. So it touches the pillar. Thusly. Oh. But isn't it like an upside down arch? Like, isn't that weaker than nothing? Isn't that weaker than just a straight line? No, yes, it depends. Arches are always strong. This doesn't look strong to me. This looks like a, if I saw this bridge, I would not walk over Lynn Valley Canyon. I would be like, this thing's about to collapse. If I saw a bridge arch up, I would be like, no problem. By the way, I think I recently discovered that I'm scared of heights. I had to walk over one of the bridges in Vancouver to get back from downtown. And I was like, I've done it before and no big deal. But I was walking over one of the bridges. They're probably like 500 meters long or something like that. Like, they're pretty long. And I was getting I was not comfortable being up on the bridge. Like, there were railings on the side of me. And, like, people were just talking, having a conversation, like, on their phone and stuff like that. I was looking at my phone for, like, a minute. I had to put it away. Because I was like, I just feel like my hands are going to, like, get possessed and be like, ugh! I'm going to drop it out down into Falls Creek or something like that. Like, I had to put it in my pocket and just, like, focus on moving straight ahead. And also, every time that, like, someone passed me, I was very uniquely aware of the fact that they could, like, a big person could just pick me up and toss me over the side of the bridge. I had no reason to believe that they would, but, and I guess at any point someone could just, like, kill you in a lot of situations, but, like, I don't know, the bridge got me primed for it. Let's just put it that way. How do you feel walking across Capilano? I don't go to the Capilano Suspension Bridge, but I'll tell you I did go to Lynn Canyon, also known as the Free Capilano Suspension Bridge, and, like, me and my dad were hugging the ropes on the side of the bridge the whole time, and then Kate was like, let's take a selfie. Like, she took out her phone and was like, everybody take a selfie. And I was like, I don't want to, like, take the selfie as soon as possible. She's like holding her phone over the edge of the bridge, and I'm like, take the photo, take the photo. That was my mom? Oh yeah, this sounds right. But then I can handle, like, a gondola. Like, I used to not like the part of skiing or snowboarding where you go up in the ski lift. I'd say I still don't really love the chair, but in the gondola, you're a little bit more insulated, so I don't mind. But the people who are on the chair and they get, like, and this is a recycled bit, so I apologize, but the people who don't put the bar down on the chair, bro, and they're like, why would I even put the bar down? I'm like, so you're not, like, just raw dogging your own death, or at least, like, broken ankles or something like that? Like, I get that the bar is, like, super, it's not gonna stop you in every situation, but still, I do be telling him to stop being up, meow. Yeah, but, like, I need the bar. Otherwise, I just wouldn't go snowboarding. Because I gotta put the bar down. I don't even like the part when you get to, like, with the bar down. I don't like when you get to the top and there's, like, 20 feet where you put the bar up and then you're just raw dog in the air again. But you gotta do it, because otherwise, if it takes you more than half a second to get off the ski chair, some 45-year-old dude who's never had a real job is gonna be like, get off the lift! Get off the lift, man! Get off the lift! If you ever take more than an eighth of a second clearing the lift, come on, man! Bro, you're born in the 1970s. You gotta have a little bit more patience, okay? Anyway, what happened to my bridge? Oh, right, it collapsed. Okay, hang on. Now we make natural arches. The golden arches. Had some McDonald's last night. I'm not afraid to admit it. How was it? It was good. I think it's time. I've got an action item for McDonald's corporate. I don't know if they're interested. That did not help out as much as I thought it would. Here's my action item for McDonald's corporate, okay? Right now, there are Happy Meals. There's 4 chicken nuggets, there's hamburger, there's cheeseburger, and then there's chicken snack wrap. We need to add some more Happy Meal options, okay? Like, what about a McChicken Happy Meal or even a filet of fish Happy Meal? They're for kids, you know, it's not for you. I guess they don't want to give it's got to be something that scales in size or something like that, but still. Like, yeah, junior chicken or something like that. Because my kid doesn't like to eat the chicken nuggets, which I know is crazy. But she just she eats all the French fries, she eats the yogurt, she'll drink the drink, usually some chocolate milk. But then, like, she only, with the chicken nuggets, she dips them in the sweet and sour sauce, and then she just licks the sauce off them. I think we should keep these connected, personally. I don't think their Unterbridge works here, man. I think you guys are smoking bath salts when you told me to make an arch like this. I think here's what I'm going to do, okay? I'm abandoning the arch for once. I know, I can't believe it either. I'm doing this. I'm doing the largest triangles that money can buy for now. And then I'm following the tutorial. That should do it. Oh, I'd say it's a bad sign when your bridge is at 86% before anything even happens. These triangles clearly have to be larger. How about this? Ah! Okay, clear me. You're right. Give me the tutorial piece. I have made a mistake. Oh, man. Now, this looks more like it. Oh, this is why everyone was saying 2 arches. It makes perfect sense. That's what, first when people were saying 2 arches, it was just reminding me of McDonald's. Now I get it. Are you telling me we could have beaten this level in like 5 seconds? It should be road, I suppose, right? Not wood. There's no road. Those aren't pillows. Also, the McDonald's we went to last night kind of blew my mind. You can't have shit in Detroit, man. Diet Coke, Coke, no Coke Zero. The fountain doesn't have Coke Zero. I also feel like there's another... Like, maybe I should just be the CEO of McDonald's. Here's what I'm going to say. When you're buying inventory for the fountain drink stand, buy less small lids, buy less large lids, and fucking load up on medium lids, man. Probably 80% of the people at McDonald's are getting a medium drink because that's what comes in the combo. The small is always, the sleeve is loaded to the brim. The large sleeve is like 80% full. In the medium, there's always like 2 pre-crushed lids that are left over. And you're like, what the fuck? Wow, this was actually so easy and I'm an idiot. Bottom 31%? Really? You could probably cut these easy. Okay, my goal is to get in the top 50% on every single one. Yes! Oh. Try bracing your bridge against the cliff's edge. Let's keep the tutorial going this time. So you gotta get here, then you gotta get there. Okay, I understand. What a rush. There's no anchors, bro. That's fine. And then let's just copy what they got going on here. They got a couple of wooden triangles after me own heart. And then they got a little one of these. Did I do this wrong? I'm like, I can't, my brain can't figure out how to make this piece. We both got triangles, yeah. Yeah, that looks right. And then you got a little one of these coming off of you. Okay, yeah, right there. And then we put a steel beam there. Okay. Let's just see how that looks. Oh! You could copy and mirror it? Yeah, but then I wouldn't learn anything. I'm a known learner. Something like that. Let's just see how she strikes you. Okay, well, that's your fault for not driving fast enough, Grandpa. Road, kind of expensive, right? Probably because they have to pay all those people to stand around and supervise the person with the sign that says go slow. Am I right, fellow boomers? Bottom 44. We can beat that. We can beat it. We can beat that. We could probably beat it. You could just delete that right there. Undo that one, please. You can make your triangles a little bit smaller. We don't need much. But it's honest work. Yes! He's done it. Hydraulics allow your bridges to change shapes. We have to modify this bridge to allow the boat to pass by. Of course. Place 2 pistons to match the sample hydraulics. Done. Drag the slider to adjust the hydraulic height. Double-click to create a split joint. Now we can simulate our drawbridge. Wow, it's so easy. I thought this was supposed to be hard. Nice boat. Oh, thank you. Use hydraulics to create a drawbridge on your own. Oh, fuck. Alright, yeah. You know what you do? And then this bad boy. Gonna cut you and paste you. Oh, man. Flip it? Where's the flip? Flip horizontal with F. Ooh. I didn't cut it first though. Hang on. Okay. Let me get a copy me. Flip me horizontal. And run me. It's just that easy. I did it myself. He's a genius. You didn't learn anything? Excuse me, I learned how to build it in the tutorial. That's also where I learned how to copy it. Programming legend? Dude, that's what I was thinking. You ever think about, like, I'm a friend of the computer programmer. I just get annoyed when computer programmers get smug. Like, I can't believe that there's some computer programmers who would consider, like, flipping burgers to be an unskilled job. You understand that, like, I'm sure at a high level, computer programming is hard. And I'm sure making a project is hard. That's why they have multiple people doing it. But, like, for the most part, is programming not, like, just Googling how to do something and then typing it into the editor yourself, but changing the words to be what you named your variables? That's pretty, like, I thought that programming was going to be really hard. And the first 6 weeks of the first programming class I took, I was like, this is hard. And then I kind of realized that conceptualizing the best way to solve a problem can be difficult. But when it comes to, like, oh, it's so hard to get your computer to play music. No, it's not. You fucking Google C++ music playing library, and then you download it and you import it into your project, and then you type like play, you know, like music.play, open parentheses, the string of the file path, and then you just fucking send it, dude. Flipping a burger is hard. How are you supposed to know how cooked it is on the side that you can't see because it's touching the heat? That's a problem that's hard to solve. They should have like a glass-bottomed grill or something like that so you can see how cooked it is. Import burger. I didn't take programming 101, okay? I took programming 101, 102, 201, 202, 2614, fucking 3512, intermediate Java, C# networking, which I don't even know, it was like advanced project development in C#, but the professor didn't teach us anything at all. He just basically told us to like go work at his startup. I learned how to make shit in Swift. I don't even know if Apple still uses Swift. It's the worst programming language I've ever used in my life. They do? That's crazy that people are making stuff for iOS if they have to use Swift. Is there something where you can just like write it in Python and lint it into Swift? Because like I couldn't figure it out, man. I mean, I could figure it out. I was just annoyed by it like the whole time. Did you have to learn React? They had React classes, but I was kind of, I just made a mistake. I had the choice between Angular and React and Node.js, and I took Node and Angular because at the time the mean stack was like the industry standard, but I think that they've now moved past the mean stack because React has stuck around and nobody talks about Angular very much, at least around me. Now it's the MERN stack. Node.js was good. That honestly, learning C# was probably my favorite class because we started in Java, and then in my third semester, I went to a C# class. And I was just like, holy cow. It removed all the parts of Java that were insanely annoying. It was like you could pretty much just type English and your shit will compile. But Node.js was like my second favorite class. I was like, I felt like I was Hackerman's. Initiating a project from the command line and then being able to like spin up a web server and an API. I was like, I'm Steve Jobs. I'm Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs ain't got nothing on me. Then I took another Java class and I said, I don't really like this that much. I think I'm going to take a semester off. And then the pandemic hit and my wife got pregnant and we had a kid. And you can't really complain about how streaming's going, but like once you get out of the habit, it's easy to stay out of the habit. Let's just put it that way. Okay, let me think. I was just gonna build like a huge arch over the boat. Why not, brother? Why not? I'm not too worried about the airplanes. Just go learn Bash. My school wants people to get jobs, so they didn't have a Bash course. They did have a C course, though, so I guess my joke doesn't really hold water. I'm insane. I'm crazy. Oh, come on. Okay, we'll just lower it a little bit. Lower it a little bit. Lower it a little bit. Can I get like a 3x speed on the simulation here? Well, I don't know how they thought we were going to get hit by the airplane. Top 15%. You know, this game sometimes is the perfect embodiment of the mid-cell meme, right? Or the brain cell meme. Super genius. Use hydraulics and cables. Huge idiot. Use hydraulics and cables. Me at the peak of the... Wait, no, I've got it inverted. I'm the brain cell. Should be super genius. Just use wooden arches. Super idiot. Just use wooden arches. In the middle, no, you have to use hydraulics and cables. There you go. That makes sense. Hydraulics can only change their length by up to plus or minus 50% of their starting size. The hell is this? This is some shit out of like Starship Troopers? Yeah, I don't understand how to do this at all. I'm just gonna level with you. And then he's gotta go there and back again. A Hobbit story. Okay, give me a second. Let's start here. We know we're gonna want a road. I guess we could try to just do a huge arch. But no, let's take an opportunity to learn, okay? And then a hydraulic here will like push this up, and like a hydraulic here will pull this back. Which means we're gonna need like a steel beam. And then you're gonna be like a split joint. I'm thinking. Maybe you're gonna be a split joint. It's not even close. Okay, so a foundational element of every bridge. Oh. And you're gonna frickin'... You're gonna contract by 50%. Let me just get the arches on here. We're just gonna do some unit testing, okay? Then we know that this setup right here is goated. How about one of these? Great start. Now... Oh, man. The comedic timing. What did you expect? Like, why doesn't it fucking pull the thing up instead of pulling itself down, you know? Because of the steel beam? Because the steel beam's not anchored? What? Because the top of your bridge is still connected. Ah, okay, there's an element there for sure. The steel at the bottom holds it to the ground. Really? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Right? Give me some better arches, please. Just kind of kicking the can down the road, I see. How about some stability? You know what? This is exactly what we wanted. Some hydraulics here. I don't know if you should be pushing up the road. That doesn't seem right. Oh, hang on a second. Let me okay, you should be split. You don't need to be split. You... Let me think about it! I'm so tempted to just go straight into the big arch, man. Upper steel beam needs to hold something. There you go. That looks pretty much perfect. And then we need some lower arches just for stability's sake. Here's my problem. The triangles aren't big enough. There's not much I can do about that. Wait, we need split joints. You need to be split. You need to be split, but then what the heck's going to happen to this thing? Is it just going to fall into the ocean? Oh! Progress, progress. What the heck happened? Slow-mo me? The wood is not stable enough. There's your problem. You need a steel beam. Ah! Then the other two wood is not strong enough. Okay, like, let's not beat around the bush here. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen. We got him. Now we start the optimization. Bottom 6%. That's pretty bad. You probably need like a lot less wood. This is just simply not supported now. Delete all the bottom wood? You think so? Wow! I thought those triangles were integral to the whole setup. They only help if you're mounted to the ground. That's crazy. Top. Bottom 14%. Okay. Cheaper steel beams. The same. Might have even been more expensive. What about none of this? Okay. How hey, wait, hang on. Would me. What could go wrong? The whole thing blew up? Okay, maybe this is fine. Maybe that's okay. Maybe we're not going to cry about that. That was road. That makes sense. And then arch me a bit. Minimize your wood consumption here with a beautiful arch. That saved us $300. Come on, top 50%. Bottom 15, that got us 1%. Okay, easiest 1% I ever got. The steel is not strong enough. That's a new one. Little taller? Oh! Bottom 33.